Hi, it's Anthony from okuplay.com, and today in this video I'm going to tell you how to improve and get the best out of your AMVR facial interface kit for the Oculus Quest 2. So I'm a big fan of the AMVR facial interface kit. It has recently been my go-to facial interface for the Oculus Quest 2. This is mainly because of its price, the various accessories that come with it, its comfort, and how well it functions. However, since owning this facial interface kit, I've carried out a number of improvements that you can do to enhance the comfort and overall immersion in VR. In this video, I'm going to tell you each of these improvements if you would like to do the same on your AMVR facial interface too. So the first one is relatively easy, and it fixes the first issue I found during my review of this facial interface kit, and that is the orange glow that you get from the outside light that shines through the orange coloured plastic of your facial interface kit. So to improve this, I found the easiest way to simply take a medium black permanent marker, such as the Sharpie, and colour in the inside portion of the headset in black. So this inset part here, and also across the top section there as well. Some people have used black adhesive tape, but I feel that filling the inside with a black marker is just as easy, is faster, and the end result is just as good and equally as effective. You can see I've already done one side of the headset here, so I'll quickly show you where to colour in on the other half of the facial interface kit. So here we have the AMVR facial interface kit here. As I said earlier, you've got this bit already coloured in black. And we're going to be doing this side here. This is where the light comes through from the outside. This light starts to glow up in orange, and that sort of breaks the immersion a bit. So what we need to do here, we've done this bit already. We've coloured all this bit in black, and we're going to be showing you just the process of filling this bit in black with a Sharpie, and then we'll be good to go. So it's pretty straightforward. Just get it down. Make sure you don't mark any surfaces, so maybe raise this up a bit. You don't have to be too precious about it. And we will probably be applying 2 coats of this to get the full benefit of the black covering. So it surprises me that AMVR hasn't actually done this themselves, because ideally this doesn't really help matters really. Also, I recommend just take this off, take that nose piece off, just allow you to get into this kind of section here. You don't really need to go anywhere around this section here unless you don't wear the nose piece. If you do wear the nose piece, you really don't need to do this section because you can't really see it, and there's no sort of light leakage either in that kind of area. So you don't need to do this edging here either, I think, because this part is actually inserted into the actual headset itself. So that's not really much of a problem. So you just need to finish up here, get it in the corners as much as you can. So that's why you want to have quite a medium size Sharpie and not a thick one, because the thick part of the pen won't actually get into the edges. Again, you don't really have to worry about the fins because they're going to be hidden, but all this part here you want to fill in black because that can be seen as well. And a good test is once you've done it, put it on your headset and get close to a lamp or a ceiling lamp or a light, and just see how much light comes through. Do half first, put it on your headset, and then you can really see the difference between the one that you've coloured in black and the one that you've left untouched. It really makes a difference. So we're going to give this a bit of time to dry out, and once that's dry we'll do another coat on the inside, and then we'll go from there.
A few moments later.
So I'm applying my second coat now. Just need to be very, very light on it. The marker dries out quite quickly. If you do start to see some of the orange pieces come through again, just dab the pen instead, and that will just get rid of any of those little spots that are still in orange. Or just give it some time to fully dry before you go over it again with the marker. All right, so that is all of the inside all colored in black. We've already done that side already, and we're going to be doing, we've done that side just now, and we've got this top part colored, but you have to do this as well. You do see that once you've done these edges, you'll realize that that bit will need to be colored in black too, as I have done. Again, don't have to worry about this, it's not being seen. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. Nice and fast. No need to cut out adhesive tabs or anything like that. A black marker just does the job. We just need to reapply the nose piece. And then that's it. We're all good. We're good to go. So the next tip is to help you with any light leakage that you might encounter at the sides of your headset. If you have an average or narrow face width or a small size head, it's likely that you might see light creeping into the sides of the headset, roughly around this area here. If you have this issue, now would be a good time to go back into that AMVR packaging and dig out these two corner pads that you might not have attached, or you just don't know what to do with them. So these padded corners simply stick on the inside of the facial interface kit, and this creates more of a curve of padding, and as a result it stops any light from bleeding through the sides of your headset. So my third tip is to do with the foam padding. You get two in the AMVR kit, one thin and one thick, and you will find that you get a lot of forehead pressure with the thinnest pad. I recommend that you swap this out with the thicker pad if you have that issue, but you might want to go one step further by ordering an additional foam pad for your AMVR interface. Here I have an VR cover foam pad, which is much thicker than the ones that come with the AMVR. You can see there. And thanks to the Velcro that goes around the full edges of the AMVR facial interface, it makes it a perfect way to attach any Quest 2 foam padding onto it. Adding the VR cover foam pad gives you extra comfort that you might not get with either of the AMVR foam pads. So let's compare with some of the foam pads that I have and their various thicknesses. So the AMVR comes with two pads. You've got the thinner pad and the thicker pad. Thinner one has the branding, thicker one obviously doesn't. They're both the same on the other side in terms of that they've got the soft material that the Velcro hook and loop system can attach itself to on the inside of the actual facial interface. But what I find is that the thin pad does add pressure if you've got an Elite strap or a Halo strap. This is probably a lot better. So you can play around with these two, but I really recommend if you've got a small thin face shape or you've got a small head, you can just literally insert these little padded corners that you get in the box, and then once you've got those attached, you can just literally apply the bigger pad, I find, because I don't really get on too well with the thin pad. And then with the thick pad attached and these corners, this is a really cool combo to have. You don't have any of the light bleed on the edges. You've coloured in the insert parts in the middle to get rid of any orange glow, and we've got the comfort of the pad itself, the thicker pad. So to compare, if you do want to one up on a different cover to add even more comfort, you've got covers such as these from VR Cover. So these are the ones that you get with the interface kit. You get a slim and a thick version. And to compare to AMVR's thick and thin, you can see the padding difference that you'll get. So if you really want proper thickness, huge amount of comfort, you can go for the VR covers. And I probably recommend the slim one, because the thick one will probably reduce your field of view slightly because it's going to bring your face further away from the lenses. But if you can compare the thickness of the thick and the thinner VR cover, it's like a halfway house. So I think with the VR cover attached to this, you can even include it with the side padding if you want. But I think with the thickness you're not really going to get much difference. You can apply the VR cover again without any issues because it's got this soft material that the Velcro can still attach to, and thanks to the AMVR cover's Velcro hook loop system going all the way around the outside, the VR cover's got a lot to attach itself to, more than VR cover's own facial interface. So you're going to have lots of extra comfort here for the forehead if you use an Elite strap or a Halo strap, and these bits are quite thick as well, so if you've got any cheekbone issues with your facial interface or your stock phone interface, that will solve it too. If you don't think the padding is necessary, you can take these little spaces off and the VR cover will then just stick all the way around and give you better comfort on the head strap itself as well. Of course, the VR cover is slightly less in the amount that it gives you, so they're going to run a little bit short here at the nose area, but I don't think that's a problem because me personally, the AMVR edges do touch my nose, so this is probably a better combo. Sadly, VR cover don't actually sell these pads on their own. I think they should. It's another market for them to work with other headsets and facial interfaces. But if you do have a facial interface kit from VR cover, this will fit the AMVR no problem and give you a little bit extra comfort. You can probably look elsewhere, whoever does thicker pads that are similar to VR cover, and that should help you too. Buy them separately and reduce your overall cost. Otherwise you have to get the VR cover facial interface kit just to get these foam pads. So that's the VR cover padding on the AMVR facial interface kit. So here's the AMVR facial interface with the attached VR cover, and also I've also included the edges, the edge padding as well, to give it an extra more curvature if you've got a small head or narrow face. Alright, so I hope you found these tips useful. If you have, smash that like button and let me know in the comments if you found any other ways to help improve this facial interface from AMVR. If you're still on the lookout for a facial interface kit for your Quest 2, check out my reviews on the AMVR and VR cover facial interface kits. Hit that subscribe button to catch all of my future content, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.